We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Starling Marte.
First offering on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's picked up 14 hits in 33 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. For the current campaign, Dickerson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent and
a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Brian Anderson.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Dickerson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. From the stretch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Anderson, the runner at second with one away. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Up next from Miami, Jesus Sanchez, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Jose Arena gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. The second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
No one out with a runner at second. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Three and one.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
None out, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 3 driven in. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The set and the 1-1. And this one gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here's the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Chad Waller. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
That's the ball.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball. 1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I've batted an awful lot in that 8-hole.
In now, Jose Arena. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Marte, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Ready now, Corey Dickerson. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. A high fastball is in there.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Last half of the second set to go, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So now to the plate, Marcus Stroman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
That misses. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him.
Cut. 0-1.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, big Jesus Aguilar. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Aguilar is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Now the 2-0 home.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus.
Ready for another chance, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
From the belt, the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Miguel Rojas is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Wallach.
Striding in, Chad Wallach. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start. But it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0.
Here.
Runner at first here, one man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Comes set, the 0-1. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Isan Diaz.
First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Line drive to center field. Nimmo is right there, 1 down. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next the pitcher Jose Urena. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Soft liner to the left side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
0-2 count and the pitch. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far this season, Dickerson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The third baseman, Brian.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2-0 now.
Ball.
The 2-0 pitch.
Nope, ball.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 out, bases loaded. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
Nope, ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Miami's out in front, 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-2.
This one's down to third. And that's the first out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1-0 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a high chopper. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Rojas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hut.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Cano fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Waller.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Wallach, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Stepping in, Isan Diaz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1.
That's the ball down.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Paul Sewald takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Jose Arena will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Your ball, 1 strike.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead it 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And he falls behind 0-2. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
In now, Jeff McNeil. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and one to count. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a line drive. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The right fielder, number 30.
In now, Michael Conforto. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
40. Wilson Ramos.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 4-3 ball game. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
That's popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Yeah.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first.
Yeah.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Chad Wallach, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 2-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
2 out with the man at first. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in once again, Isan Diaz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Popped him up. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's now 5-3 Miami. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Around first, he's digging for second. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's outside.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2-0 pitch on the way.
2-1.
Swing and a liner. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, Deaver, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sanchez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 24, second baseman
Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
Cano.
Richard Blyer takes over here with the runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
He's set. Now the pitch. In there. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead this one 5-4. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Matt Joyce is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Matt Joyce.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Joyce, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed.
A runner at first with no outs here. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike to count. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
From the stretch, Corey Dickerson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, a double play.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball inside. Nope. Ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Men on 3rd with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Popped him up. Cano is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 5-4. Brad Boxberger will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Brad Boxberger.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
popped up. Anderson in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Ball.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Jerry Spamiglia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry Spamiglia.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's set and the pitch. In there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home.
2.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Chad Wallach, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike 1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, Isan Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Garcia typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be.
Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The left fielder. You'll hit it. That's it.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Brock will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Jazz Chisholm will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Starling Marte, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Marisnick is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
0-1, here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Marlins 6 and the Mets 4. Brandon Kinsler comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's
Not
outside.
close
Ball.
with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Dickerson going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
24, second baseman, Robinson.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First delivery to him on the way. Pete Alonso comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The right fielder, number 30.
Striding into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set, the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Marlins posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Jose Arena gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Brandon Kinsler earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-5. The D-backs put up 16 hits on the day as they pulverized the Braves 12-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Philadelphia Phillies pounded out 17 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 13-8. Jason Kipnis was a triple away of completing the cycle, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 7-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-0. The Redbirds grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. The Colorado Rockies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-2. The Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they blew out the Jays 8-0. The Kansas City Royals got the extra innings win over the White Sox 4-1. Zach Plesac finished the complete game in his win as the Indians defeated the A's 6-1. Masahiro Tanaka got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 5-1. It was their 7th win in a row. The Minnesota Twins amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 13-4. Brian Goodwin grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Angels took care of the Orioles 4-1. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 7-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.